Guys, welcome to EIKV and this is Vishnu. So in this illustration we have the following are the details of cash inflow and outflow in the foreign currency denomination of M company and export firm an Indian export firm which has no foreign subsidiaries, and then they have given a table containing 5 columns. One is currency: USD, French, UK and Japan yen, and then we have given the inflow, outflow, spot price and forward price. The inflow would be 440 million, 20 million, 30 million and 15 million, and the outflow would be 20 million, 8 million, 20 million, 25 million. Spot rate it would be 48.01, 7.45, 75.57 and 3.2, and forward rate it would be 48.82, 8.12, 75.98 and 2.4. Now the requirement to determine the net exposure of each foreign currency in terms of rupees. Then number B, requirement number 2, question number B, are any of these exposure position offsetting to some extent? So going ahead with the solution, I have same column. It would be like 4 columns and particulars with a full table, and then we have an inflow. So the inflow which we have taken from the question as 40 million, 20 million, 30 million and 15 million. Next one, it would be outflow. So outflow should be written as directly taken from the question, and we need to take the net flow. So the net flow would be inflow minus outflow. You will get that net figure. After computing the net figure, we have the exchange rate which is given in the question. We need to take it and write directly over here, and then we need to find the next net exposure. So the net exposure is something like net cash inflow multiplied by the exchange rate. You will get the net exposure. So over here, when we take the net exposure, here we have a problem with the Japanese yen. So it is the problem occurs when we take the net cash inflow. So the net cash inflow over here, it would be negative 1 10 million. Right, so we have computed the net exposure. After that, going ahead with the second question, are any of these exposure position offsetting to some extent? So over here we have to take the forward rate and spot rate. After computing that, we need to take the net exposure, netting of the difference. So the difference is nothing but forward rate minus spot rate. So when we take the difference, we will get a negative amount on Japanese yen. So after that, we need to compute the net exposure in rupees. So the net exposure is nothing but we need to multiply the changes or the net difference of the spot and future with the net inflow. So we'll get the figures. After computing that, we have the offsetting position. So the net exposure in all currencies are offset by the forward exchange rate. In case of USD, France and UK pound, the net exposure is receivable and the forward rate are quoted at premium for these currencies. So over here we can find that the forward rate for these currencies are much higher when compared to spot rate. That is what here we have. But over here, in case of Japanese yen, the net exposure is payable and the forward rate is quoted at a discount. Therefore, a better forward rate is also offered for the net payable of Japan. So here we can find that the net exposure of Japan is negative. So which we have discussed over here, that the net exposure is payable and the forward exchange rate is quoted at a discount. Therefore, a better forward rate is also offsetting the net payable of the account. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you are clear with this example. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe.